I'm going to keep it a buctual with you guys. Today is one of those days where it's very hard to get out of bed. I just want to be open about all the struggles I go through with this bodybuilding prep, and I'm ready to kind of dive into to actually being open about it. The real diet has pretty much started, and you get to a point in prep where you experience this fatigue that is unlike anything else. The activity level is the same as when I was in the off season. It's just the diet has changed. And like you get to this point, like last night, I hit a point where you start dreaming about food. Like I had like 2 separate dreams about me just fucking up some food, and that's how you know you hit the tough point. This is how it was last time. I also feel more of a draw to like consume media or play video games and just do nothing. And I think this is just my brain and body's way of like, oh, the like pleasure from food just does not exist. So let me just get it another way. And last prep, I did not play any video games. I just like binged shows. This time around, I might play some video games because why not? But like vlogging is gonna start getting a little bit difficult. I mean, I like doing this, so it's not gonna be that hard. But school, thank God, the schedule is not that bad. I've got an exam today, but like the schedule is pretty easy. Other thing I was gonna say is like, well, aren't you like 8 weeks? You guys are gonna be seeing this when it is 8 weeks out. But I want to be ready 2 weeks early. Like I want to be able to step on stage at 2 weeks out. Like if they were like, hey, attention, they sent out an email that was like, you gotta be ready 2 weeks early. Like you gotta be able to step on stage. I want to be able to step on stage at 2 weeks out. So that makes me 6 weeks out in my mind. It's gonna start getting good. But I woke up very light today, so a refeed is in the works for this weekend, especially for the Super Bowl. So we've earned it, and it's the right thing to do. I'm gonna try to stick to clean food still. I'm not just gonna like eat a bunch of BS. We're gonna earn our brisket and our chili. I got to roll out of bed because I got to start today, but there you guys go. The suffering has kind of started, but the more that I can stay positive and remind myself that it is okay, that it's easier and quicker the time will go. A watched pot never boils, baby. I just went to class and took an exam. I don't know how I freaking did on it, dude. It was one of those where the professor was like, guys, it's gonna be easy. All right, you just need to know kind of the general concepts. And then the TA was like, oh, this professor's tests are always easy. I'm like, okay, cool. So I studied a little bit, go in there, I'm like, bro, this is not how you explained it was gonna be whatsoever. What are you talking about? It's like pulling out these random freaking studies and hypotheses that we barely went over, and the general concepts. Whatever. I think I did okay, but besides the point, guys, freaking the thing I wanted to talk about, why the diet's getting so hard right now, is because you need to be like strategic with your calories, right? So there's going to be points during the day where you're hungry. You just need to decide when those points are. So like right now I'm going to have a smaller meal before I go train, do chest, come back, and then save my bigger meals for the latter half of the day so that I can get through my long classes, or my long class that I have later. And I'll probably stay up later, which means I'm going to want to eat tonight. So like this morning's going to be pretty low calorie. All right, it's cold as hell, so you know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna make some freaking coffee. I already had a monster this morning right before my exam, but it's cold, and there's just something about a warm cup of coffee that just makes you feel all warm inside. I love taking the little K-pod and going, boop, and hearing that pop. Oh yeah, strong. the Warcraft mug coming out. I don't know if you guys can relate, but freaking like Keurig coffee is so bad. It's so shitty, but like I was drinking it over the course of a few months and I got used to the really shitty taste. Like there's just something about it that's like nostalgic now. It's like when you go to like, it's like you get out of church or something and they got the coffee and it's like really bad and you're like, what the hell is this? This is like boiled socks from the Polar Express. And then you're like, you know what? I kind of like this. I guess I kind of like boiled socks from the Polar Express. I don't know. It's freaking weird, man. But can you guys relate to that? Are you like, I like shitty coffee now? I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna head to the gym and I'm hitting chest today. I'm not gonna bring the camera. It's just I think I need this. I think I need this workout just to myself. I also don't think I need to film every single one of my workouts because they can get repetitive. But this chest workout's gonna be pretty much the same one as last time. You can check that video out right here. Yeah, I literally had a banana and a bar after that coffee. Again, in attempts to put my calories towards the end of the day. But I'm actually feeling a lot better even just after that little meal. If you could even call it a meal. Like, I forgot. It's funny because I've been vlogging almost every single one of my workouts now for the past like 3 weeks. And every time that I don't vlog, and it's been a few times, like every time I don't film the workout, I have an amazing workout. And it reminds me of like why I started doing this in the first place and why I actually picked up the camera to begin with. Being in there is unlike any other experience right now for me. And on days like this where I am really struggling and want to enjoy a couple things like the lift, I just think it's very beneficial for me to have that time, especially because I'm spending so much energy on everything. Like I already know it's gonna be a great lift. I'm excited. It's a chest day, so just very simple Smith machine press, chest flies, dips, plate loaded, bench press, just your simple stuff. But I'm excited. Let's get to it right now. That lift was good. I'd give it like an 8. The actual lift was 8. The cardio went by pretty well too. I mean, I got into it, which is always nice. But next, I gotta show you guys something that's a cheat code. Something that I wish I knew when I first started getting into bodybuilding, and I am not sponsored by this company whatsoever. Believe me, I wish I was, okay? Because I try to make my own version of this, and it's good, but it doesn't stack up against it. And that is the Flavor Gang Bowl of Gains brownie batter. Like, I just got 2 of these in the mail, and they say they're setting up their affiliate program, okay? But I've checked like 13 dozen times, and it's just closed. You know, maybe I'm just not cool enough for them yet. Not big enough, not cool enough. Not big enough in person or on social media. Anyways, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna show you why it's so damn good. All right, it's pretty much just dessert. Just a quick look before I devour this, guys. This is it's like brownie batter. It literally is like brownies. I don't know. I don't know how he does it, and I hate that I'm such a fan of this, but it's true. And then I just have a serving, or a little over a serving of Rise Whey protein in there that I just put some water in to make it like a frosting, and then I dump the frosting over the top and eat it. Real talk though, I mean, you see that up there? That is blue freaking sky. And I'm making a big deal out of it because we haven't had that in the past couple weeks. So one thing, this is just real talk, all right? This is like, because today's theme is kind of just difficulty and the start of kind of difficulty on prep. Like, one thing that's really been making me happy is just walking and getting some sunlight. Like right now, the sun is just beaming on my face, and if just like the warmth and the light just boosts the mood so much. And like just being rainy and cloudy all day, it just adds to like the dimness and fucking sad, dark feeling. And the sunlight, I just thought I'd share. The sunlight just really makes me a lot happier. And I don't know if you guys kind of relate to that, but it's something that I haven't noticed about myself until now in my life. Like the weather's just been so crappy, but when the sun does come out, it's like I'm just so much happier,
So being able to walk to class or go on walks throughout the day, like it's good obviously like to get steps in and stuff for the fitness stuff and whatever, but like even just the mental benefits of being able to just walk outside in blue skies, like look at that. I don't know, man, it just makes me very happy. I don't know if you guys care, but I definitely do. Yep, as I said, we're walking to class. Like everything with life is just kind of hitting me right now, and it's starting to get difficult, and that's why today's theme is like the start of the suffering, because like I wouldn't call it suffering, but I would say like things are getting difficult. I put a lot on my plate and I don't regret it. Like I'm still with it, but like, you know, I'm doing vlogs, I'm starting a business, I'm doing school, I'm doing the bodybuilding competition, thinking about my future, I'm graduating soon. And it's just a lot, and it's all starting to kind of compile. And this is the first time in my life, or not the first time in my life, this is the first time in a while that I've been one of those people that's just like, I just want the weekend to come, because I don't have any time to just do nothing. Like literally all of my waking hours are spent doing something, whether that's filming or editing or working out or eating or cooking or homework or class. Like every waking hour is doing something, and it has just been getting to be a lot. And I'm kind of in the bodybuilding prep space where it's starting to really hit me, and the energy is starting to dwell down. I'm not stopping anytime soon, I'm not slowing down anytime soon, but I wanted to give you guys kind of an update and say that this is the point. Like yesterday I think it started, but this is the point where shit's gonna start getting real tough. And I'm excited for, like, I live for these moments, and these are the moments that make, you know, free time and easy times feel amazing. But I wanted to give you guys an update and keep it real, because this shit's not all sunshine and rainbows. And look who it is. Yeah, let's walk together.
Where are you going?
And this also makes me very happy. This is not planned. We're walking to class together now, so yeah. I'll put you guys down. All right, something that's kind of cool is there's like at UC Davis, there's a restaurant literally on campus that's a bar. It's called the Gun Rock. And I don't know if, like, I think it's cool, but I still think it's kind of weird that there's like bar on campus, like somewhere that you can go and get alcohol and have like a beer. Like you could literally be like, all right, I got an hour till my next class, let me slam a couple pints. Like I think that's cool, don't get me wrong, but like isn't that weird? I don't know, I do not know. But little update, my class got completely canceled, so we got to walk Colleen to her class, and now I'm just wandering about UC Davis, getting some sunlight and some steps. I've always said that like Davis has a shit ton of bikes. Everybody bikes here. It's known as the biking capital of college, pretty much. And there you go, there's your proof. I mean, outside of classes, instead of regular car parking, you've got bike and scooter parking with hundreds of bikes. So I'm literally just going to maybe just sit and do some work, keep the walk going, go home and just chill. I might even play some video games tonight. I know I've been off my video game thing and productivity grind lately. Either like a TV show, a movie, or video games, and just like fucking, just like being a vegetable is something that I might need. Not need, but something that might benefit me. So as you can tell, I'm kind of dying right now, but it's all good. Holy buckets. Guys, I showered and then just collapsed on my bed and just laid there for like an hour. I don't even think I was asleep, but I was just like relaxing, and oh my god, I needed that. I was exhausted. I literally feel revived. Got another hour till we're gonna eat our second to last meal, but I'm not even hungry. Like I just feel so good and hydrated and stuff. And I guess I'll wrap up the video with kind of explaining more why it's getting so difficult, or why it's getting tough now. And it's just because the calories are dwindling down even more. I took it down like 200 more this week, and that just means like the time in between meals is a bit longer and the meals are a little bit smaller. So it's like instead of having 2
2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes in between meal. I'm gonna have 2.5, maybe 3 hours. And I'm still eating 5 times a day, but it is just a little bit more spaced out and maybe a little bit smaller with each meal. So I'll do a full day of eating. Probably next week. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, but I'll do it next week. Definitely not Sunday, because Sunday we're doing Super Bowl. But to keep you updated on what I'm eating, pretty much that's it. That's the gist. I'm literally just gonna chill, watch YouTube and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to play video games because my internet's so slow. But I'm just watching Jordan Hutchinson pound like 7,000 calories at 290. So that's about it. Love you guys. If I have nothing else to say, then I'll end it here. But I'll see you tomorrow.